Okay, so welcome back. This is Talonda. I am done with my second dose of the Zepbound. And as you can see, there's a little gray part that I was telling you about that comes up after you've successfully inserted the medicine. Now, I will say I kind of got distracted because I was so excited to show you guys that I may have pulled it out a little too soon, but I did hear two clicks. Uh, but when I pulled it out, I saw some of it run down my leg, and I thought, oh, maybe I made a mistake. I'm going to research it. But nevertheless, I did it. I'm done. And this time I put it in the top part of my thigh. Didn't like it much. It hurt. Wasn't terrible. Like I said, it's before you can even scream bloody murder, it's already um in your system. It's already done. I'm just hoping that the medicine really got in my system because I feel like I was so excited to do it and I heard the click and I felt the thing go in and then I think I forgot to listen for the second click and I pulled it out and some of the medicine ran down my leg. So I don't know what that means. It was only a little bit, so I think most of it got in me. Um, so I'm hoping it still works. Because like I said, they do say wait 10 seconds. I put it in, felt the needle. I'm trying to remember if I actually did it right. I put it in, I felt the needle because I was like, ow. And I can't remember if the click came while I was pulling it out or uh before. Well, oh well, I still have two more pins, so I'm not overly concerned. It's just that I really want to see progress. So I hope that the medicine is in me because like I don't want to delay any progress. I want to go ahead and get this show on the road and really see some great weight loss results. So yeah, that's that. You can do it wrong if you don't remember to follow directions like me, like I just did, where I did not remember. And that's only because I was distracted. I wanted to show you guys, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm doing it. And I may have pulled it out too quickly. I'm gonna research though to see if that's, what the case may be. Um, so yeah, there you have it. That is the Zepbound. And this is the 2.5. So I'm on a very low dose starting out. When you get it, they should always, always start you off on a low dose because your body has to build up to it because you don't want to end up with crazy side effects from being too high. Like it's a thing where you build up. So you start out with 2.5, then it goes to 5, I think it goes to 7.5, and I believe the next is 10 and the highest tier is 15. So you gradually go up according to how comfortable you feel and how good you feel about how your weight loss journey is going. Some people may say, hey, 2.5, that's all I need. Other people may feel like 5. I think 5 will probably be most likely be most people because that I think is where the true, real weight loss happens, where you really see a lot of pounds shed. In the beginning, you might see some stuff, which is good, but it's probably not a whole lot. It's just like you see a little progress as you go along. So I think after the 2, when you get to the 5 and a little higher, I think that's when you start seeing it. So if you're really, really severely obese and you really need the medicine, you'll probably end up going up. But if you are feeling like, oh, I'm not that obese. I am obese, but I'm not that obese. And I just need to shed a little, certain amount, some pounds, then you can, you might be okay with the 5 and be good. And this medicine you can stay on, it's long-term use. So you can stay on it for, the rest of your life if you want to. Long as you can pay for it, long as your insurance pay for it, long as you have a medical condition that you can get the pre-authorization for from your insurance that medically qualifies you to have it, you can have it. That's how Oprah and all them are staying on it because they have conditions that warrant the need. Well, I don't know if they have, uh, I think Oprah has Ozempic, but any of these, they're designed to be used on a permanent basis. So it's really a game changer. Um, and you can, so basically the rest of your life, you can actually keep the weight off. And as I think about this, some people get caught up in, oh, why are you so, caught up in losing weight and blah, blah, blah. The thing is, the more weight you have on you, the harder it is for you to fight off other health problems. So being extra heavy or being obese and overweight is not good. It's not good for your health. It causes worse problems. I mean, you're talking anything from high blood pressure to heart disease to cholesterol issues to diabetes. It can cause diabetes, insulin resistance, several um, conditions can be exacerbated by uh, by obesity. So it is important to really work on your weight, not just for, I mean, even if it is for cosmetic purposes, you just want to look good and feel better about yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And don't let anyone make you feel like, something wrong with you feeling like that, you know. But uh, for people with serious medical conditions that really, really need to lose the weight, it's a game changer. It's this, I can't, this is a game changer. So I feel like it's a good choice. So if you're on the fence, just try, see what happens. If you don't like it, stop taking it. I mean, that's all, You'll know, your body will tell you, I'm not feeling this, or oh, this is okay. Also, I want to say, what I want to say, um, something about people making you feel guilt or shame about, uh, oh, I know what I was going to say, and Oprah said this too. I'm just bringing up Oprah because I just recently saw her talk about this, and I always wanted to hear her thoughts or hear her share about it because you know, she just came out one day with all this weight gone, and we didn't really hear her talk about it like that. And this time recently, she talked about it, but she said the same thing I was thinking. It's your own personal choice. Do what makes you feel comfortable. If you don't, if you feel like you want to have a little extra weight on the rest of your life or whatever, hey, do it. But if you feel like the type of person where, no, I'd rather just keep it down for whatever reason, then do that. Do what works for you. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're wrong either way. You do what works for you. These medicines are here for a reason. I think it's a game changer. It's going to help a lot of people, including myself. And I look forward to having you join me on my weight loss journey. This is not something I talk about. One, because honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't like how I look. Um, I haven't for a few years. And also, um, it's just been a difficult topic for me. I wasn't ready to really talk about it online. Um, and I see a difference between like a picture that maybe I posted online versus how I look now. And I'm like, huh, that's me. Wow. I really did gain a lot of weight. And for me also, there's certain medications I have to be on that I think also contributed to weight gain. So I really, really felt like I need something for my health, but also so I can just have the quality of life that I want. And that's what it's all about. It's all about you and what you want. At the end of the day, if you are medically cleared to get it, then you're fine. Then obviously it's something that is good for you to have. Of course, with all medicines, there are always risks. You know, there are side effects. There are some people, serious medical conditions can occur. So you're always taking a risk when you're dealing with different medicines, especially new medications that are out on the market. Um, so, you have to make that decision and weigh the options. Only you can make that choice. It is what it is. It took me a long time to just break down and say, you know what, I think I need to try something. I've been trying this for a while now. I'm just really not seeing much of results. And I'm like a yo-yo person. My weight goes up and down, depending on different factors, different things going on in my life. So I felt like, no, I need a little bit of help. I can do the work. I can eat right. I love healthy food. So I'm not a person who has to eat junk food and all that stuff, all the fast food crap. I don't have to eat that. I don't really prefer that anyway. So I'm down for it. The only thing that I tend to forget about is working out or being active on a regular basis. I do like to be active, but sometimes or a lot of times, of course, life gets in the way and I'm busy doing other things. It's just like not on my mind. And so I don't do it. Um, but I do have I have a trampoline, like an adult one. Those are really good. You should try it. An adult trampoline, and just for one person that you can use. You can go on YouTube on your TV and you just follow the exercise routine and do that. Or if you don't want to do the routine, put some music on. What I do is I put some music on in my headphones and like dance on the trampoline, and you would not believe how much fat you are burning on that thing just from that. So it's an excellent way to get started, like to start out with losing weight or with toning your body and all that stuff with physical fitness. Um, so consider that like something like a little trampoline. They're not that much. I want to say my sister got mine for me for my birthday, and I want to say it's around the $200 range, but this was a few years ago. So, now with inflation, it may be more. I don't know. But you could find a decent one for a pretty affordable price, I think, on Amazon. That's where I went. If you go to the regular sites of some of these companies, they're going to be more pricey or pricier. Which word is it? Anyway, they're going to be more expensive because you're getting it straight from the manufacturer. But if you go through Amazon, like a third party website, you might be able to get it for lower cost. Amazon can still be expensive too. However, you can most likely find some deals or some, little how Amazon might have little things, especially if you're a Prime member. Okay, and get some weights. I have little weights, and that's all I do. Just you be sitting down, that's all just to build that muscle mass. I don't go to a gym. I thought about it. And the last gym I went to was Orange Theory. And I was just like, I loved it, but I didn't love the price. I was like, I'm not going to do this. This is not a good idea to kind of get wrapped into right now, especially with the way the economy is right now. I can figure it out at home. So I'm figuring it out at home. And my children and I go to like nature trails and all that. So I have ways of um getting myself physically fit, like working out and all of that. So you do want to keep that in mind with the Zepbound. You do need to be doing something. It doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be a whole lot of cardio, at least weights, some type of working out just to get that muscle mass built in your body. And it helps with the weight loss process. I mean, duh. Sometimes I know working out doesn't, but I think in this case, it goes hand in hand. So, like I said, check with your doctor, see if you have a condition that's medically necessary for you to be on the Zepbound. The Zepbound, in my opinion, and from what I've seen, is the best one out there out of the GLP ones. Um, it's like the most, what do you call it? Sophisticated one. Like there are other ones I think were out there but weren't as good. So this is you're getting a really good product if you get this. Okay, so that's all I have. I will give you some updates as you see me on here. Hopefully I'll start looking thinner and thinner. And my face will go down. That'll be the first thing you'll probably notice. That's one of the first things that goes. When I lose weight, my face slims down. So I'm looking forward to that so that I don't look like a big old apple on camera. Anyway, have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, please type them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them for you if I did not address them in this video or the previous video. Take care and have a good day.